Are you in a funk after the holidays?
After the holidays, it might seem as if you have lost energy, maybe feel anxious, or just have lost your care. You might be feeling the post-holiday drop, which is a real thing for many reasons. Today, we will start with a review of our CTA, then we'll share something that we love, and then we'll talk about the post-holiday blues.
As a health coach and a wellness coach, we ask the questions so you get the answers. Let's get started as we ask.
Wait, what?
Hi, Leah.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm
Um,
ready
Go
to
ahead.
discuss this. I feel so normal now.
Really?
Yeah, I do. I feel good actually about it. This
Isn't it funny how sometimes you think you're alone in what you're feeling,
Yeah,
and then you talk to somebody like, let me just see, and they're like, yeah, I totally feel that way too.
it's, like, amazing 'cause and first of all, why do we always blame ourselves for everything?
I don't know. That's
It's like
a
I was
really
like,
good
"Something's wrong
question.
with me." Maybe it's
hmm
not. Maybe that's what I was thinking about this.
hmm
Anyway, we'll get into that, but first I wanna hear how your call to action went.
My call to action was to do meditation for
Oh, yeah?
starting with 5 minutes. Um, I didn't, like, to be honest, I tend to do this with my call to actions after we record. I forget about it for like 3 days.
Me too. I do the same thing. Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm supposed to do something. So I did a sleep meditation, which was wonderful. I fell asleep within like 2 minutes. And then
Wow.
I woke up. It was a 35-minute sleep meditation. And I woke up and I'm like, why is she still talking? But then I fell back asleep right away. So that was
Okay.
fantastic. I did try it when I was in the kitchen, and which is not great because you need to be focused.
Yeah.
I was emptying the dishwasher, and that obviously is not a good time to do a meditation. So I'm like
Okay.
playing with it a little bit. I did
Yeah.
it probably 3, 4 times. I, I, I think I'm gonna like it. I just need to really put it into my schedule.
You need to fit it into a where it's gonna fit.
Yes, like
Okay.
where it's really gonna make sense for me. I think where I'm gonna head is before, like, when I sit down at my desk, I'm just gonna do a quick
In the morning?
5 minute, yeah, whenever before I start my work,
Okay.
I'm gonna do a meditation, and if I forget, I'm gonna do it right after.
Okay. Okay.
I think that I
You
wanna
need to
make an
get a sticky note on
association.
your computer or something, like
Yeah.
a sticker of, like, a Buddha or I don't know, some sticker that reminds
Mhm.
you.
I wanna do, I wanna do, what is it called? The cue? The
Yeah,
cue is
you
my
need to.
desk,
Yeah,
and then I do the meditation. So that's I think I'm really gonna dig this if once I get into it.
okay. You look excited about it.
I am.
Yeah, you do.
It's like sometimes you feel like, "Oh, this is the missing piece for me." I'm excited about it.
Okay. I hope it works for you.
How was
Yeah,
your call to action?
so I didn't do it at all. I didn't. But it kinda goes along with this topic. My call to action was to track every day, and
Okay.
I will tell you that I thought about tracking every single day.
Okay.
And every single day, I was just like, "Nah, I don't feel like doing it." And there was no real, like it wasn't like I didn't have time, it wasn't like I didn't know what I ate, it wasn't like I was running from here to there, it was just I just didn't do it.
Mhm.
I don't really have more of a reason except that. I just didn't feel like doing a dang thing this week.
And that's okay, I think sometimes.
I mean, it is, but if you have wellness goals and you really have things that you are looking towards, that's one of those steps that's helpful for me, and I'm not working towards it. So, I mean,
Mhm.
yes and no, you know?
Yeah, but I think
I if I can honestly tell you that I was so busy this week and I had a million things going on and I didn't have time for it, I think then I could cut myself some slack. But I had the time.
well, in researching this topic, I think I know why now.
Well, that's what I mean. This topic was very eye-opening.
Mhm.
And I well, well, we have to talk about what you love, but we can get into what but anyway, I didn't do it.
Okay.
I didn't do
That's
it.
fine. I think it's fine some weeks to not do it. Yeah. Okay. Here is what I
Mhm.
love. Your mom
Okay, good.
turned me on to this. Um, there's a guy named Dan Harris. He's an ABC News
Oh,
correspondent. I think
yeah!
you know it
She sent me that, yeah.
because,
Yeah.
yeah, she sent it to you too. So I'm like, let me investigate what this is. This guy is the host of the 10% Happier podcast. He was also a correspondent, or he is, I think. I don't know which currently or not. I didn't do that much investigation, but he is a ABC News correspondent. He had a panic attack on air. So he started investigating meditation, and he thought it was a bunch of hooey. But I think it's changed his life because now he has a podcast, he has a meditation app, he's written a book, 10% Happier, and he wants to investigate, he's investigating meditation and how to positively impact your life so you can be happier, hence the
Mhm.
title of his podcast. Here's what I was exploring. So I went to go look to see if he does free meditations. Okay. Because I didn't want to pay for the app. The app, if you really are invested in it, it is $15 a month or $100 for the year.
Okay.
I,
That's
I
not
don't
bad.
want to pay for it, but it has a lot of features. I didn't really explore too much.
Okay.
Where I went then next was to look up his podcast. But in the process of looking that up, I found 10% Happier Weekend Wellness. It's a 5 to 6 minute meditation. I found it on Spotify. I'm sure it's on other places. It's just 6 minutes, and there's different topics like letting it go or being present. And the thing I like about this is that when you're doing a meditation, your mind starts to go to like the laundry or your work you have to do, or you have to pack
Yep.
lunches or whatever it is. They remind you of how to come back to being present.
It's not. This is not part of the Dan Harris one.
He is the host, but
Oh.
he has guest people coming in to do the meditations.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh,
I thought that was really cool because I could do it in the car, you know? Like I
really?
just put I favorited the 10% Happier Weekend Wellness. 6 minutes is the longest that I saw. And that might be 30 seconds of him talking,
Right.
introducing the guest.
Hmm.
I could do that.
I think I could try that. I could get on board
Yeah.
trying it. Yeah, I
So,
remember when my mom told me about him a while ago, and, I actually watched the broadcast where he had a panic attack.
oh, you did?
Yeah, he shared it or something, and you honestly really could barely tell that he was spiraling completely out of control in his own head.
Yeah. It's a terrible feeling, I think, when you're in the moment. No one can maybe really tell, but you feel it.
Mhm.
So whatever we can do that's not medication to help us, I'm on board. I'm gonna try it.
I I have noticed it in people that I know when they're having a moment of it, and they're reeling, and I'm like, "Oh god, they're in their, anxiety, panic mode." I can see it in certain people now, but
Well,
yeah,
you've
yeah.
noticed
But
it in
I'm glad
me.
that you
You've noticed it in me when we had
have I?
our first yeah, when we had our first retreat and we were setting up and I got real quiet, which is what I tend to do when I have anxiety. And you're like, "Are you
You
okay? Are
do
you
every
mad?"
retreat you do this.
Every retreat, I get into my head a little bit to prep for the retreat,
Yeah,
and you're like, "Are you okay?" But now I think that that's just my process. I get a little
yeah,
thoughtful and quiet, but you see it. You've noticed it.
yeah, I think you can notice it if you're looking.
Mhm.
If I didn't know you so well, I think that's key. But I don't think
Yeah.
a lot of us notice it in people we love because we don't pay attention to them.
Or
We
we
don't. We
internalize
live with
that.
them and we just don't pay right? That's true too. Like, you're like, "Oh my god, what did I do?" And you're running again, blaming yourself for something, and it's not has
Mhm.
nothing to do with you. They're in their own panic
Mhm.
attack
Yep.
whirlwind.
Yep. Anyway, so I'm gonna explore this. I'm really happy that your mom told me about it. So,
Oh, good.
uh, I liked it. I thought it was pretty cool. It's like 5 minutes. 5 minutes
I
I can do.
I agree. Everybody could try it. It doesn't hurt you anyway, so
Yeah. And there's actually, I need to do more investigation, but there's a lot of studies that there's a connection between doing meditation and improved health issues. So why
I
not
know,
try?
I wanna know why it helps.
Hmm. Well, obviously, cortisol, reducing your cortisol
But I
and all
wanna
that
know
stuff.
how.
Yeah.
How? So, like, I have so many questions about meditation, but I don't know, like, I don't understand it. It's basically just breathing, right?
Hmm.
Why is it so helpful? How is it so helpful?
All right. Well, we'll need to talk about it at some
Yes, after
point.
you work on it some more.
Okay. I'll be so zen.
Alright, be zen, and then we'll talk about it, and you can help me find it. All right. So do you want me to tell you what happened to me? I think it was maybe Thursday night or Friday night this week. I was sitting down. I sat down after it was like 6 o'clock, let's just say. And I just was like, I'm gonna go get two Oreos. Now I never have Oreos in the house. I happen to have them because I was chocolate covering them.
Mhm.
Ate two Oreos and I'm like, oh, those are so good. And then I'm like, I'm gonna go get two more. And I got two more and I sat down and I ate them. And then I went and got two more. And it was two at a time. And on the sixth one, I remember going, yeah, this tastes as good as the first one. It
You thought
absolutely,
about it.
truly did. I was like, they say it doesn't taste good anymore. And I was like sitting there and I was like, really tasting it. And I'm like, no, it still tastes as good as that first one did. Then I went and got two more. And this time I like broke them in half and I ate one half and then I ate the other half. And I was like trying to be like a kid and see what I liked about it. All this to say, I ate the whole sleeve of one package.
Yeah.
And whatever, sitting down, two at a time. It wasn't like the package was on my lap. And I was like, I just don't care that I did that.
Mm.
I didn't care. I don't, and that's not like me. I consider Oreos bad food.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. So it's like I knew I was doing it and I
Mhm.
just didn't care. And that
Why
kind of scared me a little bit, actually.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, it did. I was like, God, why don't I care? I should care. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Why did it scare you, though?
Because it's like, oh my God, because I don't want to be that. I don't want to be the person that sits there and eats Oreos. I don't want that. They're not good for me. I know they aren't good in general for anxiety and all that part of it. I don't want to be the person that just eats them and then doesn't care.
Hmm. Do you
I
think also because you've made so many changes that this is like a you're reverting back to old.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like I worked so hard to not eat those when they're in my house. And I
Mhm.
worked so hard to be like, I don't, my body doesn't need those. I don't even really, they're not even that good. Like I went through all of that work and then to fall back so quickly was like, it was worrisome.
Yeah.
I wasn't just, ashamed or anything. I didn't feel that. You know what I
You
mean?
just felt concerned for yourself.
Was like, God, why? Like what? And then I threw the rest out, by the way. So there was like another whole sleeve that I just threw out. I was gonna leave them for the kids and ask the kids, and I'm like, "Nobody needs these, just throw them out."
Hmm.
And then I kept saying, "Oh, I'm gonna cover them in chocolate and give them to people." And then I'm like, "No, just" I mean, this was all in, like, an hour period of time, and I was doing all
Wow.
of this.
I think
So
we can all
anyway,
relate to that, though.
so then we were talking about it in the meeting and one of our meetings, and I was like and there's so many people that were like, "I know, I don't care right now either, but I'm supposed to. Everybody in the whole world is making New Year's resolutions and going to the gym and taking care of their health and doing all of these wonderful things.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to care right now, but I just
Yeah. You're supposed to care.
don't."
Yep.
Do you
Yeah.
care right now or not?
I think well, mine is a little bit different. Like I was so excited for the holidays, you know? I was going to my sister's place after what, 10 years. She always hosts and we're just
Yeah.
never around. And I was excited for that. I was excited to see all the kids and hang out. It's my favorite thing. It's just to hang out with the kids and talk and late nights and it's my favorite thing. And that was all fun. It seemed to sort of fly by. And then we came home and the kids were still here and then we got sick. So
Yeah.
I was ready to be done with all of that because I got this dreaded flu and it
Mhm.
wiped each and every one of us out. So I lost some of the holiday magic that I was waiting for.
Oh, and you
'Cause
lost time quality time with all of them because you guys were all in your own little
we were on our space on the
section.
sofa. Each person
Yeah.
had a space, and that's what all we did was just watch TV or sit or sleep or whatever. So
Mhm.
I lost some of that. So the maybe the post-holiday drop that I would have had, I didn't necessarily have because I was like, I'm ready to be done with 2025.
You were ready to feel better.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was.
Well, in researching this, I realized, first of all, that this is the most common time of the year, which is actually shocking to me because I always thought that people get depressed before the holidays. I
Really?
thought that that was the most common time. I did, because it's like we talk to people that are like, they don't like the holidays because it makes them sad and they remember their parents or their whatever they're in their life, and I always just assumed that the month of December was a very depressing, sad time for people,
Right.
and I
Right.
never really realized it's actually the most common time is January.
Yeah,
Did
it's
you?
it's it's really surprising. Actually, this is not at all judgmental, but when you said that, I was like, "Oh, why did you lose your care?" It didn't make sense to me in my brain because I wasn't in the same space. I
Right.
didn't have that empathy necessarily. I was like, "What do you mean?" But
Yeah.
now understanding it better, I'm like, "This 100% makes sense."
Mhm. I know, that's what I said. I feel normal now. I was
Yeah.
blaming me. I was going, "God, something's wrong with me. What's going on?" I was even dissecting, like, "What? Did I have any new medication?" I'm like, "Well, I did this and that," and I was, like, really trying to dissect every part of me.
Yeah.
And anyway, here's some things I found out, like, why do we feel this post-holiday letdown? Um, because first of all, we're long anticipating Christmas.
Yeah.
For some of us, it starts in November.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, it's a
Yes.
long anticipation, and anytime you have this build up for something, it's exciting.
I would even say it starts earlier because you have
Yes.
Halloween, and then you're like, "Oh, the next thing is Thanksgiving," and then if
Mhm.
you decorate, you're like, "I'm gonna decorate for the holidays," and each
Mhm.
month has its thing to look forward to.
Yeah, it's like, okay, so here's the thing, we're preparing for it for weeks, maybe months,
Yeah.
with decorating, with planning, with shopping, with traditions, with movies and the music. Like, we were
Yeah.
like, "Oh, we gotta watch Home Alone. Oh, we gotta," like, and we were going through it all. My daughter was big on the Christmas music, she always is, like, there was a lot of things. So that was the first thing, like, that's going on. High emotions. Like, the same thing, you have families and memories and nostalgia
Mhm.
all for months leading up to this day,
Yeah,
right?
and I'm sure the emotions are, like, both good and, "Oh,
Mhm.
no,"
Mhm.
you know?
Like, even when I start taking decorations out, even my Thanksgiving stuff, we're all like, "Oh, you remember this?" Or the
Mhm.
Christmas stuff, and it's like, "Oh, I remember this," and, like, just all of that. It's just a high emotional time, okay?
Right, right.
Sensory overload.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Like, smells, music, food. Your brain is constantly, which I didn't know this, throughout the season, your brain is constantly getting a dopamine hit. Hit after hit after hit after hit. It's getting dopamine all season long,
Mhm,
if you like it, which I do.
mhm,
So, I got all of that hit all of that.
mhm.
Every time we turned our tree on, I was getting a dopamine hit because I just
Yeah.
love it. It's so cozy and pretty,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yes.
And did you come up with any other ones?
Well, I wanted to talk about the lights for a minute, but I don't wanna interrupt what your
Well,
flow
no,
is.
then I was just saying, like, and then it stops.
Mhm.
Boom. Anyway, so go on.
No, and then some people take away their tree or their decorations, like, 2nd of January.
Mhm.
And, I was thinking about the decorations in itself, okay? If you decorate your house at all for whatever holiday, and there's lights and they're twinkly and they're so pretty and they set the mood, even if you turn your main lights off and
I
your
know.
seasonal holiday Christmas lights are up, it's just such a good feeling. And
Mhm.
it creates all that nostalgia of remember when and sitting around in pajamas and
It's so
opening.
wonderful.
It's like
Mhm.
a big feeling, but the lack of holiday decorations, the lights trigger a a draw. Sorry, the lack of holiday decorations and the lack of the lights triggers a dopamine drop.
Mm.
And you're the
That makes
I
sense.
I wrote this clearly in 5 minutes because
But
cannot
no,
even
but that
understand what I
makes
wrote.
sense to me because I just like when I said, even when I turn the tree on, I'm getting a dopamine hit. I have none of that turning on right now.
Hmm. The
To
lights
give me
act as a cue for celebration. So the lights are like, oh,
oh,
now we're in celebration mode.
it makes me sad that it's not up right now.
Right. It creates connection,
Mhm.
because you're connected to all the memories and the love and everything.
Mhm.
It counteracts the darkness, which we feel, especially this time of year,
And it's
because
pretty dark.
it's
Mhm.
beautiful.
I know.
And it's ritual, and then the taking down of your decorations, it's a symbolic end to the season. So just the lights alone and your little tchotchkes and your decorations and
Mhm.
the cinnamon scented pine cones or whatever you put out, like all
Right.
of that creates a sensory hug.
Mhm.
you know?
That's a good example. And then guess what? It goes your brain is going boom, 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 constant, like it's like a disco in my brain for months,
Mhm.
and then all of a sudden it's quiet, and I hate
Yeah.
quiet. I have
Yeah.
said I hate quiet forever. Like,
Yep.
I don't like it.
Yeah. I agree.
So it's like, duh, no wonder I'm not feeling myself right now. I don't like when my brain is quiet.
I totally agree because then you have time to think, and
Yeah,
then already you have darkness, you have gray days, and um in our area in the Midwest, it's dark and gray for most of the season.
yeah, and nobody
So we don't even have sunshine. We just have a lot of issues that are already compounding the
right.
lack of holidayness.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Ugh. So go ahead. I saw
No,
that you
I was just going to tell you a couple of things about this also. Um when the excitement of the festivities end and combined with the return to normal routines,
yeah.
and then darker days, which we talked about, and potential financial stress.
Yeah.
So you've bought all these holiday gifts and now the bills are coming due.
Uh-huh.
So uh it's like a compounding factor, you know? One
It's
hit
okay,
after
so I can
another.
give you a perfect example of that because I do struggle financially around all of these times. And I remember in December going, "I don't care, it's Christmas,"
Right.
and buying something. "I don't care, it's Christmas. I don't care." You know, and now I'm like, "Ugh, I gotta wait
I
till next
care.
paycheck to buy I gotta wait till my next paycheck to get this." But last month was like, "Oh, it's Christmas. Ah, it's"
Mhm.
you know what I mean?
Yep.
And
Yep.
now I'm like, "Oh, when do I get paid next?" Do you know what I mean? It's
Yes.
just a totally different mind shift from in it goes from that in, like, a week.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well,
And
and
it
sorry.
feels heavy. It just
Yeah.
feels like I have a million things on my shoulders, and I don't.
Yeah. The financial piece and also the piece of if you're buying presents for people, there's an excitement of they're going to be happy and they're going to like this. And what do I get? There's this excitement around making somebody else happy.
Yeah,
And now that's also gone.
you're right. I can't wait to give my kids their stuff and my
Right.
everybody I buy. Like, it's so exciting, and I love all of that. You're right.
Hmm.
That's gone. I have nothing right now,
Yeah.
and it's sad. I don't
I,
know. It
for,
also makes me tired. I'm more tired now,
oh,
which just
yeah.
doesn't make
Oh,
sense. I should have been
it
more
makes
tired
sense.
last month. Okay, tell me why.
I'm going to tell you in a minute, but
Okay.
I wanted to share. We did a Secret Santa gift exchange at my sister's house, and the person who got me, they put my gift inside a white paper bag that had a crossword puzzle on it, sorry. And I had to figure out the crossword puzzle to get the clue of who gave me my gift.
Oh my god.
It was the cutest thing, and the
So
effort that
clever.
was so clever. They know I love this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And the effort they put in, that excitement, you're just like, you don't have that right now.
Mhm.
The thought of into making somebody else happy, it's all gone.
Right.
So
Was I dying to know who it was, but anyway,
it was my nephew, but
oh!
it's just so cute. I just loved it so much.
Yeah, that's a
I
gift that
loved
is better than the gift itself.
Yes, yes, exactly. I told him that. I said, I appreciate this so much more than that was the fourth water bottle, but yes, I appreciated it.
I don't know. So anyway, tell me why I'm more tired now.
There is a dopamine crash that happens
Yes.
when all of this is gone. And when dopamine is gone, then you're going to have a shift to feeling more blue. And your body's like working in overtime because you don't have that rush of happy hormones. So
Okay.
then you're working harder to maintain the same levels. Like when you are going on vacation, the excitement
Mhm.
that happens of, oh, we're going to do this, and we're going to go there, and we're going to stay in a hotel.
Yeah.
That excitement motivates you to do all the gross work, like clean up your house, clean your fridge, pack the bag.
Yeah.
You have to do all that, but you don't care because you're going on vacation. That excitement motivates you and propels you forward. Same thing for
Mhm.
the holidays, you
Yeah.
know?
I guess I'm not getting the dopamine.
No.
No, I'm not.
And there's a scientific reason, but do you want me
Okay.
to tell you that now?
Sure.
Okay. So I went to, because I think about these things, right? Instead of blaming ourselves, what is actually going on physically? And if you think about what we're eating during the holidays, it's sugar, it's butter, it's
Mhm.
flour. Your eating a lot of things that are feeding bad bacteria in your stomach.
Okay.
Okay. And we know that when your microbiome is messed up, you're not going to feel good.
True.
90% of your serotonin and 50% of the dopamine is made or processed
Wait,
in the gut.
90% of serotonin, you
Yeah,
said?
that's your, yes,
Okay.
made or processed through the gut.
Wow.
Okay. Those are
Okay.
the things that make you feel happy. And if you have eaten all the sugar and flour and butter, which is the sugar feeds the bad bacteria. And if you have an excess, you're going to be feeding the bad bacteria, so you're going to be out of balance.
Okay.
You're going to have more bad than good. And
Okay.
when you have that, it's going to lead to um, low mood, anxiety, and brain fog.
So you're saying because I ate enjoyed responsibly all of
Hmm.
my food the past month, it fed my bad bacteria in my gut, and that's
Hmm.
not helping
No.
my brain fog, my everything going on.
A diet high in sugar and low in fiber starves good microbes. And while stress hormones slow digestion, disrupting the delicate ecosystem. So
Wow.
when you're imbalanced, it's going to mess everything up. And then you have things like bloating, gas, constipation, and that also impacts mood and immunity.
Mm.
I want to share one more thing about this. So
Wait, yeah.
sorry,
No, go ahead.
inflammation, which is as a result of eating a lot of sugar,
Mhm.
it can lead to depression, which we've talked about before. Inflammation reduces serotonin availability. It interferes with dopamine availability. So, and it activates stress pathways in the brain.
Oh my gosh. You went real sciencey, and it's like, no wonder.
No wonder.
Right, and I was gonna add in the whole most of us got a cold sometime in the month with
Hmm.
cold medicine and dyes, red dye and all my cough medicine and all of that stuff.
Hmm.
That adds more chaos to the biome.
Right. Right. So, it's a scientific reason in terms of you've eaten maybe some things that are out of the norm, or you baked cookies, or you had a
Right.
cookie exchange, or just treats that you're having on a more frequent basis. That's messed up your gut. When you have that and you have inflammation, you're going to have more joint pain, more bloating, more constipation. That's going to block all of your happy hormones. So then when January comes, you've crashed from the sugar and then you've crashed from your hormones. And then your body is like, wait, are we under stress here? And so your
Yeah.
cortisol goes up and then you're a mess. No wonder you lost your care.
No wonder, and I mean, and coupled with everything else that we're saying, like, my brain is quiet right now, like, that's a nightmare for me personally right
Hmm.
now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Well, I feel that's what I mean, I feel normal. I'm trying to figure a way to bounce out of it. I haven't figured that out yet.
Yeah.
I don't
It'll
know.
take a minute.
Yeah. I thought of 2 really really good analogies for this feeling.
Okay.
Okay, one, I don't well, maybe you won't really I don't know. We used to when I was growing up, we had like, a fireplace in our home, and it was like a real wood burning where we would bring in real wood and put it in
Mhm.
and light it, and there would be times when we would all be in that room watching a movie or something, and the fire would be going, and it's so cozy and warm, and you just love it, and it crackles, and then you fall asleep on the couch, and when you wake up, the fire's gone.
Oh,
And you get
yeah?
that little
Oh,
chill, and you're like, "Oh my god, I don't wanna get up and put more wood on the fire, or I don't wanna go to bed, but it's so chilly in here," and that you can still see it's glowing, and nothing's broken, nothing bad happened, it's just the fire went out.
that is such a good
Right?
analogy. That's a very clear visual for me.
And it's like,
Oh
you're
my
you're a little
gosh.
bit cold, but you're under a blanket, so there's no real reason to be cold, you know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
anyway, and here was my other one, and this one I don't know is good, either, but whatever. Have you ever been to a concert that you just absolutely loved, and it's loud, and it's blaring, and it's like you're screaming and yelling and having so much fun, you can't handle it, you're dancing, and then it's over. The lights come on, and you're like your
You
ears are
see?
ringing, and you're
Yeah.
like, "Oh my god, did I do permanent hearing loss?" Like, all of that. You're looking around, and you're like, "Oh." You
You
loved
see all the
everything here.
trash. Yeah.
Yes! You see the
You have
trash.
to deal with traffic going
Yes, you gotta
home.
go sit in the freaking traffic to get home, you gotta
You
go
maybe
walk
when you get on the
your dog.
line for the bathroom.
all of that. You're dying of thirst and there's you know what I mean?
Mm,
It's like all of
yeah.
that. It was so you're so amped up and then all of a sudden you're like, "Oh, now I gotta get back to life."
Back to real life. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those
So
are two really good analogies. Oh
those
my
are 2
God.
times when I was like, "Ah, all right. I guess I know this isn't the only time we feel that way."
No.
So,
Okay. So
alright.
do you have suggestions on how to deal with
I
this?
mean, I found a couple, the 4 that resonated with me, I'll tell you, because a lot of them we know. Drink water, eat healthy, blah, blah, all those ones we all okay. One was stop telling yourself that I should feel this way. Like, I need to just stop saying, "Well, you should be out of this by now," or "You should." Like, there's no time limit for this. The second one is give it a time frame. Say, "Alright, I'm gonna tell myself I'm gonna feel like this for, like, till Wednesday. And then on
Hmm.
Wednesday, what is my plan gonna be for me to get more dopamine or whatever it is?" The other thing is add tiny things to look forward to.
Yeah.
So, whatever that means for you, I mean, maybe it's
Yeah.
going to get a pedicure, even though you know you won't need to for 3 months, get one anyway. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And then, I this one, move my body for the mood, not for exercise,
Hmm.
which I
Yes.
like looking at it that way instead. Like, I
I
need to move to improve my mood.
Yeah. That's the only reason I really work out. I mean, obviously I want to be stronger, but I think if I don't, I'd be a basket case.
Mm. Huh.
I
Okay.
think also some people shouldn't put their lights away right away.
I know.
You know? Like
I
if you
I
know,
I was actually thinking of going to Target today and seeing if they have, like, pink ones for Valentine's Day.
oh, that's a good idea.
It was just a thought. Like, while I was preparing for this topic, I was like, "I need something," you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe they
I
do,
think that's
maybe
a
they
good
don't, I
idea.
don't know, we'll see,
I'm sure they do. You can find pink lights.
right? Or
Yeah.
maybe some on Amazon or red
Yeah.
ones. Red,
Yeah.
well, they say red's really good for you, so I don't know. Anyway,
Maybe not that kind of light, but yeah.
but I live with somebody who we jokingly, lovingly call the Grinch, and he can't wait for the Christmas stuff to come down.
Oh, really?
So I got it to after January 1st, and then when it came down. But yeah, for some people, like, leave it up.
Leave it up or put
Mhm.
some other decorations like you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my
I
plan.
Yeah, I think I read this and I thought this was really good is ease back into it.
Mhm.
You know? Like if you take your example, you're at the concert, right? And you know
Mhm.
you have to go get up, but you don't want to leave the mood. Maybe just
Mhm.
sit there for a few minutes.
No.
Let people get out. You just sit there and then you get up and you get going and take your
Mhm.
time. Maybe
Mhm.
there's no rush to get
There
home.
isn't, but everybody rushes to get home.
Mhm.
But there's no rush.
No.
So there should be no rush for me to get back to I have all year to get back to
Yes,
myself.
seriously. Well, at least you have a little time. You know, it's something when my kids were like in their teenage years and there's always angst because that's what teenage years are, right?
Mhm.
And they would say, I'm upset about X, Y, and Z. Okay. I go, okay, you have an hour to complain. Go. And
Yeah.
they would be done literally in 5 minutes.
Well,
But
right.
if you give yourself permission to sort of wallow or feel sad, it becomes a shorter thing because you're not saying, I shouldn't feel bad. I shouldn't feel sad. Let me just be sad for a minute. The holidays are over and it was really fun and I saw everybody that I love and maybe it's okay to be sad for a
Yeah.
minute. Give yourself permission.
Yeah. Or just, I'm sorry, when you said that, I was like, God, I don't feel sad about it. I mean, I just feel like there's no motivation, which goes along with it. I mean, I don't look back and go, oh, it's over. I don't feel that way. I look
Yeah.
back and just and I just feel like, what is there to looking forward to, I guess, is more along
Mm.
where I'm at on this. But
Well,
yeah,
but
allow myself
whatever the
to
emotion
be that
is.
way. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
need to allow myself to be that way.
Yep.
So,
Just allow yourself to be in the moment and have the
yeah,
emotion. And then it's over quicker than you think, actually.
true. It will be over soon. It will.
A lot of people right now are also decluttering.
Yeah.
That can also help with this feeling because you have a project you're working on, you're cleaning up your space. One
Mhm.
of our call to action members said this idea, which I thought was genius,
Mhm.
which was in in the month, like by number, get rid of that many things, but she's doing it in reverse order. So January 1st, she got rid of 31 things.
Mhm.
January 30th, January 2nd, she got rid of 30 things and so
Mhm.
forth. because it's
Mhm.
easier to work down than it is up. And she's going to get rid of so many things from her
Mhm.
house that she doesn't need.
I started it with just tally marks on my calendar,
Oh,
and
yeah?
I get rid of something, I'm just tallying it. Yeah, just to see, because I think she said the number is like 400 and something, and I'm like,
Hmm.
"If I could even just get rid of 400 things, I'd be thrilled."
Yeah. It's something to sort of create that, not a dopamine hit, but sort of pleasure.
Like a pride. I feel proud of myself,
Hmm. Hmm.
so which is a dopamine hit.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
for
but
sure.
yeah.
And then also there's something else that's missing after the holidays is maybe you are surrounded by people and you're hugging and you're like,
Oh,
you know,
touch.
touch and the oxytocin that gets released because of the physical touch, that is also missing.
Oh.
So maybe go hug somebody, go hug your dog or your cat or who, whatever.
That's a really easy one too. Just go give someone a hug. They're gonna look at you like you're a weirdo, but do it anyway.
Or you could just say, I need a hug. And they're going to, most people are, unless they have a thing with hugs, most people are happy to say, oh, yeah, let me give you a hug.
Let me
It's
hug
good for,
you. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So I think those are good, easy ways to sort of help yourself through this hump.
I like them. It's worth a try, right? All of those
Yeah.
are worth a try. None of it's gonna hurt you.
And I think at the end of the day, just remember you're very normal. You're
Yes.
very normal. Nothing
You're
is.
you're not broken. You're just in between chapters. I found that in quote, and I
Oh,
loved
that's
it.
so good.
And you're just in between chapters right now.
Almost like you're in between books. You know how when you finish a
Yes.
book and you're like, oh my God, that book's over. Now what do I read?
Yeah, and you
It's
gotta
like
find
that.
one, and yeah. Mhm.
Oh, that's such a good analogy. You're killing it with analogies
No,
today.
that one wasn't me. That one I found. But anyway. Well, do you have a call to action this week?
I do. I've also tried this one before, and I'm really embarrassed by it, but I think I need to work on it. So this morning, I got a report on my phone of my phone usage.
Oh, yeah? I don't wanna know what mine is.
11 hours per day on my phone.
Wow, good for you for admitting that out loud.
That's terrible.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying it's great. I'm just saying, like, I'm, like, so impressed that you admitted it.
Well, thank you. But I'm so staggered by that. I think that's the highest number I've ever seen for phone usage for me.
Well, you were sick. I'm not making excuses, because you coulda read a book,
I
realistically.
could
I'm
have,
not
well, I
making
would have listened to it. It would have been my phone. So
well, that's true. Does that play in then?
I don't know. It probably does, right? You're using your phone.
Hmm.
But I was like, I need to do something. And I don't know
So,
exactly what
yeah,
that
what is it
is.
gonna be?
I'm welcome to suggestions. I
Okay.
know when you're getting rid of one behavior, you need to make sure you have something in
True.
place so that it is easier to sort of wean it out. So I
Where do
need to,
you find that at, by the way? That
it's probably under set. It just came up as a notification, but it was
no,
probably
I
under,
must have shut mine off because I don't wanna see that, so I was just
it's probably under, settings and, um, it's open. So most of mine is playing Candy Crush. That's my time playing Candy Crush.
those games are addicting. I have a game I play as well. I'm trying to figure out where mine is.
It's
Uh,
under
I'll find it.
screen time.
Oh, god, I'm so scared.
Did you
It
find
doesn't
it?
say.
What'd you say?
Mine doesn't say.
It doesn't say? I'll have to look for, or just do a search under settings, do a search. If you
Okay.
pull
Well,
down
I'll
the
look it up and
screen,
we'll figure it out so I can let me see.
pull down on general and then,
No,
you don't see it?
no. But we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'll let you know what mine is next week.
Okay.
That'll be part of my
Oh,
call to action.
okay. All right. So mine is to reduce in some way my screen
Okay.
time or my phone time.
Okay.
What's yours?
Well, I'm gonna figure out my usage, but I'm also going to so every 5 days this week, every day during the week, I've eaten 1 vegetable at breakfast, and I'm gonna keep that going.
Oh,
Yep, I'm not gonna mess around. I'm just eating 1, I'm not stressing over it, and I'm having it in the morning, so it's done and over with.
nice.
Yep. It's probably not a
Very
full
nice.
serving, but I'm not stressing over that. I'm just getting a vegetable of some sort in.
What a good thing to start your day
So,
with. I like it.
I there are days I don't eat any, so it's embarrassing. Yours is 11 hours, mine is 0 vegetables, so we're you know. Anyway.
All right. Well,
All
you have
right.
a great week.
Well, have a good week.
Thank you.
All
You
right. I'll
too.
talk to you later.
Bye. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. All the information provided is meant for education and entertainment purposes only. Please consult your physician before making any changes.
If you like this episode, please give us a 5-star review. Also, share this episode with someone who you think would enjoy it. If you have topics you want us to investigate, please message us. Thanks!